Now, I want to ask you to reflect on the last year. What moments stood out for you in the shaping, reshaping, deshaping of South Africa? What were really your key moments of 2014?
You know, well, it's so late in 2013 that I think I still can include it here,
Yeah.
and that Madiba's passing away was massive, even though we were all anticipating it for such a long time. But the effect is certainly with us still, and we're going to feel that for a long time, because it's not just Madiba passing away, but it's that generation of the ANC and that generation of leadership and that kind of quality of leadership which we're losing, because they don't have that quality of person coming through.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly we haven't seen it. No. There's a few good people, but they really don't. I mean, it would be hard to be another Madiba. That's not what one's saying. One's just saying, look, there were people like Walter Sisulu, there were people like Oliver Tambo. I mean, where are those people now?
Yeah.
Where are they? And so that was massive. Then, of course, the election itself, I think the biggest thing about the election was not at all that the ANC got 60% again. It perhaps is the last legacy election. I don't think they're going to get 60% next time, but I think it's probably, they probably have one more election in them to get a fairly high number, and then the one after that, I think they're going to really struggle. But it was the coming of the EFF and what all the stuff that we've been talking about. Yeah. That was massive. The Oscar stuff reflects something else. It was national spotlight, and not in a good way. But it was important to open up legal proceedings. I just think it's a great pity that it came out with the result of this dolus eventualis that we're all legal experts on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty big. And then the EFF coming to Parliament and then spotlighting the Nkandla thing. That has been, it's definitely the story of the year in all its forms, is the pay back the money.
Of course.
Yeah. And I obviously must mention Thuli Madonsela, because Thuli Madonsela represents that thing, the best of, the sort of perhaps some kind of spiritual successor to Madiba and Sisulu and so on, maybe to that sort of thing. The people with integrity, the people who actually are trying to live up to the Constitution, the people who are trying to hold up a mirror to the ANC to say, look what you set yourselves up to be, something really good, and look where you're going now. That's, I think, Thuli Madonsela's great contribution to us, and long may there be people like her around.
Zapiro, thank you so much for joining us. Just before I let you go, tell me, what do you hope people take away from this 19th annual? I mean, every year we get one and it's wonderful. What do you want people to take away from it?
I hope that it can provide insights on one hand and laughs on the other. I mean, if it gives you both, then hopefully it's succeeded.
Well, it certainly does. Thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Great. Thanks for having me.